I've been watching the media like you all have, and we are at odds. We're at odds in so many issues. So I want to try an experiment. Today, we brought together two groups with very different opinions. I'm going to put Trump supporters in the front room of a focus group facility. Are you guys okay with people coming in illegally?
No, absolutely not.
In the back room, behind a one-way mirror, there are going to be recent immigrants watching. Then we're going to flip it. Do you feel like you've done anything illegal?
Oh, this is going to be good.
You might be surprised to see what happens when we brought them together in the same room.
Are you guys willing to work on this?
That's what America is all about.
I'm Elizabeth Jarosz, and this is Behind the Glass.
What are you guys struggling with right now? What's hard?
You know, honestly, me coming on this show or this focus group, I had to think twice because what could be the backlash of me coming out and saying I support Trump? You know, there's some people who can judge me for that and I maybe lose my career for that. There might be some impact to myself, my family.
You feel like that too?
I feel the same way.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it was a bit of a risk to come here?
Absolutely. A very big risk.
I just hope that some of my clients don't see that.
When you go to these Trump rallies, which one of my friends did, and he saw not people like targeting Trump, they were targeting Trump supporters. There's individuals going to learn about Trump, getting egged in the face, getting sucker punched, getting kicked. I don't see that happening at the Hillary campaign, so it's just, that's why I'm kind of afraid.
But that's the problem. People feel their victims.
So how many of you had a hesitation of coming today because of your support for Donald Trump? I appreciate you guys coming and having the courage to do that because I think these conversations are so important for people to hear you guys and who you really are. Let's talk a little bit about a certain political candidate, Donald Trump.
They're asking what they think of Donald Trump.
Oh, this is going to be good.
So describe him to me.
Clown.
A clown?
Opportunist.
An actor, entertainer.
What's the most sort of disturbing thing about him or the thing you don't like the most?
Aggression.
I would say hatred. At the beginning of his campaign, we had people beating other people up because of their immigration status. I mean, we saw a lot of stuff on the news.
She's confusing media instigation.
No, they weren't asking her that while she was burning the flag and stepping on the American flag.
The fact that he has said in public, do something to this person, I'm willing to pay for the legal fees. He's inciting violence.
Obviously, they didn't hear the part where we were saying that we were supporters.
What do you guys think needs to happen in order to lift the barrier between the two sides of this issue?
We need to cut out this hostile violence that are being portrayed by both sides.
I think open dialogue, being able to talk about these issues without having emotions and having, you know, us against them kind of feelings, right?
Do you guys have a question?
I think some of you alluded to being afraid for your physical safety, and you were a little bit reluctant to say that you're willing to support Trump. So to what degree do you feel that that's a very real fear?
I wouldn't put a Trump sticker on my car because I think that's just asking for trouble.
You're driving down the street, somebody says, oh man, there's somebody who supports Trump.
It's not just fear, it's people not including you in a conversation or looking at you differently. And my wife is a recording artist and she wanted to come here today to talk about it. But, sorry. She was afraid that nobody would listen to her music. You know, and that's tough.
You know, this is basically our everyday struggle. We have to live in a system that treats us as second-class citizens.
It's the same as how...
You said it's the same what? What were you saying, Renee?
You feel that we feel against immigrants, you know, or wanting to keep you out of the country, you know, to say, oh, this whole side over here wants to kick you out of the country and send you on backing and all that sort of thing, when it's really not true. So that goes into your head. And then we're on this side saying, okay, look, we don't understand what's going on over here either. It's the same thing here.
So basically what you're saying is that you're both living in a similar kind of...
Yeah, I agree that I think we're all living in fear because there is no distinction between sides.